triangle that guy in there and push the button, and now it won't come out. It's not moving. What the hell? I don't know what broke on the inside, but it's not holding this anymore. Okay, something else I did when I put the cluster in, or something I forgot to do, was to put the headlight switches back, or the headlight and wiper motor switches back in the cluster. And once you put the face on here, it's kind of a deep hole, and it takes a special wrench. It's kind of like the antenna on the fender, you know, has like little teeth or little slots for teeth to go into to tighten this up, which I don't have, so I'm just using a screwdriver. So it's best to put these switches in now. Just wanted to point out, you see these laying in your pile of parts. This belongs to the sweeper dash. On the sweeper dash or the standard dash, the light switch is on the driver's side and the wiper motor is on the passenger side. This long one is for the headlight switch and the short one is for the wiper motor. Okay, so it does not apply to the Rallye Dash. This is the headlight switch that goes with that longer tube there for the sweeper dash. This is off of one of the Rallye Dashes. Oh, I think this one was on my original one actually. So you can see how the rod is really short on that versus that. There's a button back here on the switch you push, and then you could pull this rod out. Maybe I gotta pull this out first. Making a liar out of me. There it goes. Okay, so that pointy end is end that goes in there. Just gonna, you can see it's got a triangle shape to it. I bought this guy. I think I got it on Rock Auto. I mean, I guess that's the part number. H122416004 headlight switch. Now it's kind of a off-brand. It says A Premium. Anyway, so we got a brand new switch, which is nice. Hopefully there's no problems with it. So it'll work for, you know, either version you have. You just got to change the rod. Again, sweeper dash, the long rod, and Rallye Dash, short rod. Triangle that guy in there and push the button, and now it won't come out. Cool. What I'm referencing is how the switches went in here originally. So this guy is going to go in with the plug facing upward, assuming this is all original. I'm sure it is. I mean, look how rusty that is. It's got to be original. So it's going to go in there like that. There is actually a keyway. See that? A notch in there. Keyway there, so it can only go in one way. This gauge, well, I don't have a lot of faith in this guy. Man, is there a way I could test this? This is the wiper switch, and here's the wiper switch here. So orientation is like that. There is letters on here. See B, B for battery. There's A, there's a W. So I've already basically traced this. So if you follow the washer line here to number 19, so V10, 18 brown, V10, 18 brown, number 19, come over here, 19, this is the engine compartment side. So up over to windshield washer motor. Okay, and then trace another one here. This one, V318 brown, number 1. Go to the engine compartment side, number 1. Comes out over here to the wiper motor. So I'm going to test this a little differently. I'm not going to put power through it. I'm just going to check for continuity. So I have a multimeter here, This one's got a neat function for checking ohms. It's just checking continuity. If you set it there, it makes a beeping noise when you have continuity, which is like a complete circuit. Batteries here. Okay, and just the one we kind of know for sure, this one's wiper motor. And how you activate that is by pushing it. Nothing. I'm going to click to the first spot. One of these. Nothing. Next. Nothing. Next. Nothing. So this thing's no good. Unfortunately, a lot of these spare dashes, I don't have switches. So the only ones that had switches was my original Rallye cluster, which this came out of and doesn't work. And then I just pulled this out of the cluster Chris gave me to pull parts out of. I was able to find a new light switch, which it looks like that's pretty plentiful, easy. You can get them from Rock Auto or AutoZone. They're the same for everything, pretty much multiple applications. I'm not able to find these, so let's try this out. Battery, so that's going to be like our positive, and then let's go for the washer again. Hook that up there. So the washer works. So in the off position, this guy's got power. I'm sure there's somebody that knows the electrical on these things and could tell me why. And now in the next position, this one's on. That one's off. Off. On. Off. Position 3. On. Off. 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 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Off. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I'm gonna say this switch works. So I'll have to let Chris know that I'm buying this one off of him too. A little crusty, but it works. My original one is crusty as well. Anyway, all right, so let's put this back in. Flat side on the top. See that notch on the bottom? Our keyway. So there's the keyway, so it's gonna go in there like so. Okay. I'm gonna assume B1 is battery. All right, that's off. Headlights. That works. I'm not getting anything for the running lights. First switch out. This guy is supposed to turn. This would be like the dome light brightness. It's not moving. Why is that not moving? What the hell? I just pulled the rod out and now it won't click back in. And this is not turning, and it's supposed to be turning. Ah, crap. All right, let me take this back off. Shit, I didn't have the camera on, but basically I pulled this back like so, ran it over this way. Now it's turning. I don't know what broke on the inside, but it's not holding this anymore. God. It was just working. This thing, brand new, already broke. Unfreaking believable. Looks like it was just an alignment issue. That's resistance. So you turn this all the way up. It's working. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back to trying this brand new one. Put it back in. This is why we're gonna test everything. We'll get everything, get the cluster back in.